Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Nationals and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He will lead this one off today.
For the Nationals, the third baseman, David Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the new season is finally upon us as the first pitch of the new year is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 1-10.
The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. The pitch. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Batting second, the second baseman, Scooter.
So here's Scooter Gennett. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. deGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Fletcher at second. Jeanette at first with no outs. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
After a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting fifth, the left
standing in now, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Wind-up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A bouncer to the left side. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. In now, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. fouled off. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Three runs already home here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-0. Trevor Bauer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Francisco Lindor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
At the ball.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4, so that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Striding into the box, Jeff McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. McNeil, a California-born ball player. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Here's the 2-0. Off and running is Lindor. That's a strike to throw down. He's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. One out and a runner on second base. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and two strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. So digging in now, Dalton Varsho. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
No, inside.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's popped up. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
The pitcher, Trevor Bauer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Fletcher.
Digging in, David Fletcher, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. And the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Dominic Smith.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a two-run homer.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Digging in now, James McCann. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
First and second here with nobody out. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Kevin Pillar. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lofted in the air out to right field. Conforto is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First offering on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now the 1-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Jacob.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 1 strike. 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 1 ball, 1 strike
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
So here's Jeff McNeil looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Bauer sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. Charlotte is on top 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jose Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath and the tunnel staying through the baseball.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the two first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
At the plate, Trevor Bauer. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The Nationals on top 4-0. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Simmons trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Bauer into his motion. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
1 and 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Mets. They trail here 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Taijuan Walker takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 0, Taijuan Walker.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Set and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. Walker, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down.
That's a ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. Just late. He's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 out, bases loaded. Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Pilar. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's gotta feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Marcus Stroman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting.
Into the box, Dalton Varsho. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. Charlotte is out in front here, 8-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. There's Robbie Cano now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Cano, as in don't you know, part of his New York nickname days. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So stepping in, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, D'Ero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Now a liner caught out there by Simmons, and that becomes the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A little bit outside. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave them loaded. Still 8-0. Dylan Betances gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1. Count is 2-1.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
At the plate now, Trevor Bauer. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready once again, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Peterson looks up, and that one is gone. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they've dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Arodys Vizcaíno takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0 home.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Nobody out, runner on first. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
He's dead.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Robinson Cano stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
33.
Ready for another shot now, James McCann. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2-1 the count of Pillar. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2-2.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Three and 0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Here it comes on 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Fouled off. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jose Ramirez will be next. Oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-1 grounded up the first baseline. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
On a line, that's a base hit. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and they now lead by 9.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jared Hughes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Caleb Joseph will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 7, Caleb Joseph.
Into the box now, Dalton Varsho. As he'll take a look at ball one. Hughes was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Arodys Vizcaíno. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ballard will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A ball and a strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into left field, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Hank Ballard has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
In now, Scooter Gennett. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
0-2, here it is. Easy take there on the sinker. Well. Two out here and a runner at second. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Nationals lead this one 14-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
New
please.
pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Ready now, Caleb Joseph. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-0. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. And they remain well behind. Stepping in, Mike Trout, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman, number 5,
Settling in now, Freddie Freeman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
the left fielder, number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
2 out, nobody on. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at. And a bouncing ball, foul. And he takes a called strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2. A runner on first with 2 away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3 and 2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Dalton Varsho.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
40, Jerry Cleveland.
Dalton Varsho will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
2 down. Runners at first and second. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And I tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Jordan Hicks is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Into the box, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hicks stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-0 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pete Alonso is on deck. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. He spoils another one, and will do it again. High chopper towards first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Alonso. He's set and the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, the pitcher, Jordan Hicks.
Stepping in, Jordan Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
2 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Charlotte leads this one 14-1. J.D. Davis will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
2-2 down.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Fletcher has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Caleb Joseph. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-1 the final tally here. Charlotte posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Trevor Bauer earns his first win of the season. Jacob deGrom was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.